This is like so upsetting to even talk about these smart meters that they're trying to oppress on the general population. Basically, we all know that these things are dangerous, that they produce electromagnetics and radiation, and they're harmful to our brains and our bodies, right? It's not really hard to tell that we're living in the last of the last days when they have smart stoves that are linked up to Wi-Fi. They have smart refrigerators linked up to Wi-Fi. I mean, this is completely ridiculous. There's a tragic story on YouTube that you can find. Basically, a guy was sent to prison for like 6 months because he would not take down his wind turbine. And finally he took it down, and all that remained was a concrete pillar. And the judge demanded, you either remove that concrete or you're going to prison. He's like, man, give me a break, man. So anyway, the guy is in prison. He's completely retarded. Probably a Freemason jerkweed judge. Anyway, there's even been news reporters that have ran radiation tests on these smart meters, and they can prove that these things are harmful. There's another story. A lady, basically, she locked her gate and told the electric company, no, you're not putting that smart meter on my house. So basically what the electric company did was they just shut off her power. Here's a question for you. If your community, if they forced you to get a smart meter, would you rally your community to file a class action lawsuit against the electric company? Basically, you're going to go to court and say, hey, look, we can prove these things are harmful, they're dangerous, we don't want these on our house or anywhere near our physical bodies, right? I mean, that's what I would have to do, right? I would have to try to file a class action lawsuit, get a bunch of people together and say, look, okay, we can prove these things are dangerous, we don't want them. I do know this. There is an alternative. If you got $5,000, $10,000 in the bank, or you're able to buy a solar generator. Let's say the electric company said you either put a smart meter on your house or we're just going to cut your power off. And you say, oh, you go right ahead, buddy. See, with these solar generators, you would be able to run small appliances. You could run your washer, you could run your refrigerator, you could run your coffee maker, your television, small appliances. But when it comes to like your furnace or your dryer, you're not going to be able to do that, see? But there is an alternative. There is something you could do. I do encourage you, if the day comes where you're forced to get a smart meter, put an ad in the newspaper, go around the neighborhood, try to file a class action lawsuit saying, look, we don't want anything to do with these. We should have the right to decide if we want, a radiation, high electromagnetic thing on the side of our house, right? Something else that's disturbing, I don't know if any of you know this or not, but the NSA or the CIA, they can watch you through your television set, okay? All those thousands of pixels on your television screen, they're not all pixels. Come over here, find this simple video right here. It's 1minute 20 seconds long. You really need to check this out. Okay. Now, I realize that 20,000 agents in the NSA cannot monitor 120 million television sets in America, right? But basically, what they can do is they can record audio and video, let's say from your cell phone or from your television. They can record this data and put it in deep underground massive storage facilities where they can just record and record. It's like part of the New World Order, so that when the UN soldiers come flooding in here, they can set up profiles on all the preppers or the gun owners or people that they would consider a threat. So if you're going to prep or you're going to do certain things around a television, you might want to unplug it first. But yes, they really can watch you through your television set. And the day is coming where they're going to monitor where all your electricity is going. So, welcome to the New World Order.